All right, my friends. Looks like it's the time for September's 11 pounds of polished rocks. And I got a lot of crazy lace this month. I really did a bunch of it. I went crazy with the crazy lace. Happens. I got some Montanas. Some of the best looking amethysts I've ever had. Some red tiger's eye. Needle Peak agate from Clinton, Texas. Some mixed stuff from the river and a few other places, I guess. We got some Botswanis, a couple of Crowley Ridge, and a few Bahias. Everything took a good shine this month. We're gonna get to taking a look at a few of them if y'all want. You want to look at it some up close? Nah, we'll do that. All right. This one's pretty cool pattern too. I like that pattern. This is a crazy color one. Had a bigger piece of this on. I cut that off trying to get down to the color, but I didn't get. I mean, it's still pretty cool looking, I think. This is another one I cut. It didn't have much going on the outside, but once I cut it and polished it down a little bit, the color and stuff really came out on this one. And even got a little agate face in it. That's cool. And this was a big chunk with I just kept cutting and grinding on until I found some color on this side. The other side looks good, but this side had nothing on it. But the other side looked like this. And it had a big crystal pocket in there, and I wanted to try and save that crystal pocket. So I put the silicone on it. Let's see if it worked. Yeah, I'm going to say it worked. The crystals are all still in there. It came out pretty easily on that one. I put a little sand in there because that one was real deep. So I put a little sand in first. But that came out nice. I like that. Like I said, the back was all dirty looking. I cut that. I grinded that down. Got a little bit of color. It would look more like that. Yeah, that's a good one. I like that one. This is another one I cut in half. This one has a little sage night in it too, I think. That piece looks cool. That's the piece I opened up. That's pretty cool. I like that. Yeah, that's definitely a little sage night. I don't know how rare that is in these, but it's probably pretty rare, I'm sure. And this one here was the outside of it. It was just real dark. But it's got a lot of pattern there, it's just hard to see. The top or bottom looked really cool. It was all red, but it took enough of it off just to where it left the colors like that, which I like. This side too got a little bit, and then this was the open piece I opened up with the sage night in. That is cool. And it took a good polish. I like it. And we got this one. This is one of the weirdest ones of all. I never thought it would make it all the way through without breaking. That is cool. I like it. This one got pattern everywhere on it too. A little bit different pattern, but it's all over the place. It's a little cool. We got a little orange in it. Maybe a little red, yeah. kind of stuff going on. That's a cool one, definitely. It's one of the better white ones. Plain white ones. I think you got stuff everywhere. And this is a lavender one. I got a couple of them like this. I didn't think it was Crowley, crazy lace at first, but then I found a bigger piece where I had cut it up, broke it off of, or somebody else had broke it off of. Yeah, this is definitely crazy lace, and it's, like I said, it's pinkish purple or lavender. I got another piece that goes with it. There's some cool stuff here. I like that. This is pretty crazy looking. Stuff everywhere on that one. And this is an absolutely crazy one here. I don't know what's going on with it, but there's all quartz on the bottom. Got the whole rim is all multicolored, and then the top is, I don't know what you call that, but it's cool. This one just got stuff all over it. Fractures where it rehealed itself a long time ago. All kind of stuff. Another similar one. That one was fractured and rehealed itself. But that is cool. I like it. Odd, but I like it. I don't think that's crazy lace. I think that's a Botswana. It's got snuck in there somehow. That's cool. I like this pattern. Not typical, but it's cool. This one got a little color in it. I like this pattern too. It's pretty cool. And I'm gonna do about 3 minutes of just the ones I cut open. That's what it looked like. It just had the big chunk of this here, and you couldn't really see anything on it, so I made a couple of cuts on it. And that's what it turned into. This is the first cut I made on it. That's nice. It's not typical, but it's pretty cool looking rock. This one was the one here. It had nothing on it really. Mostly white. It was mostly white. I took a shot on it. It came out pretty good. This one had pattern. I just cut it in half and tried to expose some more. This side had nothing on it but some host rock. So I opened that up. It looks pretty good, I think. Not the typical pattern, but I think they're all pretty cool anyway. This one here, I really like this one. Got stuff everywhere. No certain pattern, no typical pattern to it, but it's got a little bit in there. That's cool. I like that. I cut that open and found that, so that wasn't too bad. This is another one. Not typical, but it's cool. I like this one. That's cool too. I like that pattern. Definitely different, but I still like them. It probably might not be. It's off of a piece of crazy lace, but it doesn't have that crazy lace pattern, so it's still crazy lace, I guess. But that's cool. I like that one. Alright, this one here is an odd pattern one, but it does have a little sage knight on the bottom of it, which is pretty cool. I like that pattern. That's really cool. Some of these I just cut up big chunks without a lot of color on it, trying to find something, and it works. It'll polish it down to some good stuff sometimes. Sometimes you get nothing. I got a pile of them with really nothing on them, but that's the way it goes. I like this one. It's got some host rock back here, but it's still normal. It's pretty cool. Got a lot of pattern on it. This is another piece I cut open and found this in it. It kind of looked like that all the way around. I opened it up and had some good pattern in it. This is one of the few with a little orange in it. Got a couple of them with some color. Not a lot of them. It's hard to get the one with color. like this one too. I like the pattern on it. It's another one with a little sage night on it. This one has a big chunk of horse rock, but still pretty cool. I like it. That is nice. Alright, are y'all ready to look at some crazy lace? I'm always ready to look at some crazy lace. That's cool. That's a cool one. I like that pattern. Pattern everywhere on this one. That's a beauty. Back is kind of shiny on that one. This one's another little one with pattern everywhere. And a good shine. They all took a pretty good shine. That's cool. I like that. I like the top when it does that. Sometimes that'll open up to a different color, but there really wasn't no other color on here. This one got a good pattern on it. Another beauty here. Alrighty, got a few Botswana agates. This is a nice one. Got a little shadowing in it. Look like this was a bigger chunk. It was all cracked up. I would never get all that out, so I just left it as it was. It came out pretty nice. This is a white one, real light, but the pattern is there. Really cool. I like it. That is nice. Alright, this is one of the coolest ones. Not the craziest bands or anything, but it's got red bands in it. I don't know if y'all can see them, but right above the white bands, there's like 3 red bands. And there's red spots all the way through it right here. I was hoping more of that would come out, but it didn't. But it is cool. The red shows up a lot better live, but there's 3 red bands in there. I know you barely can see them. You know, I might remember this one. This was the first contestant on Where to Cut This Rock. They had the big quartz face on this side and nothing on this side, except for a little bit right there. So we opened it up, and it came out pretty good, I think. Yeah, that's nice. This was a piece of Laguna I had cut, and it had crystals on top. I put this on there. I didn't think that would stay on. I put some silicone on top to try and keep it from losing the crystals. Let me see how it looks underneath there. Okay. Well, usually when it's exposed, it doesn't stay on, but it did. It stayed on through the whole process, and the crystals are all still there. That looks cool. Never lost one of them. That is nice. I got another one I'm going to show y'all later on where it's in the middle. Alright, I have 3 pieces of Bingamite. So it comes from only one iron ore mine in Minnesota. The only place you could find it. It's pretty cool stuff. This one here actually has a white, I don't know if that's quartz or opal piece inside of it. But it's cool looking, whatever it is. And it polishes up great. It was kind of flaky. I didn't think it would. Alright, we have a few Crowley Ridge. Some of my Louisiana State agates. They come out nice. That one's a little holy on the back, but most of them are. Alright, here we have some of Bahia agates. Some of these are really ugly ones before you put them in, but this one here came out nice. It was really covered in just a orangish kind of coating, and you really couldn't see anything on it, but it came out nice. This one was similar. Got the water lines all the way around. Nice. This one's got a good pattern in it. This one had the agate face on it. It was broken. I cut it in half. I cut off the end of it. Another cool one. This one here has a huge quartz face in it. It's still pretty cool. I like that all the way around. This one really didn't have any pattern on it. Just has some really cool, crazy looking colors. It's nice for not having anything on it. This one's got a nice pattern on the inside. Shines up great. Little agate face on the outside. This one I wanted to cut it, but it was just too thin. It's got an agate face on both sides of it, but just too thin to cut. This one's nice. This one's really cool. It has the eyes all over it, and it has a big agate face in the end of it. That's really cool. I like that one. And this one here is definitely the best of all of the ones I've done. Look at the eyes on this thing. That is crazy. And you couldn't even see them whenever I put them in there. It might have been 1 or 2 of them that you could see. But they all came out after you took the top skin off of them and the end of it. It's got a really nice agate face. That's a nice one.